Leon, and I want to talk about fear that I actually forced myself to fear. And that is the fear of trucks, diesel trucks, 18-wheelers. Not so much diesel trucks from the perspective of pickup trucks and Suburbans, but mostly trucks that run on diesel. Other trucks that run on diesel, such as 18-wheelers and packaging trucks that are like half the size of an 18-wheeler. I actually forced myself to fear having a fear I forced myself to have a fear of these types of vehicles. Why? It's a point of specialness, seeing fear as something special, within fearing these 18-wheeler diesel trucks. So it was a sense of, kind of like a sense of fulfillment, of making myself special, feeling vulnerable to something that is big, to something that is large. So it's a point of making myself vulnerable, and within that vulnerability, a point of fulfillment. Why? I don't know at this moment why I will perceive myself as special, making myself vulnerable, but probably because of attention, seeing myself within other situations as wanting some type of attention and wanting myself to be special, and thus I can actually form a relationship to a vehicle like this FedEx vehicle, a vehicle that is huge and large in order to be fulfilled and to be happy that I'm actually fearing a large vehicle. And it probably also came from the memory of me watching a movie. The movie was about these cars. These cars will turn on by themselves and move themselves by themselves without a driver. These cars will run over people and kill people and stuff like that. So that's probably another point. But yeah. So I have to look at the point of why I feel special within fear and stuff like that. I see it as an ability, fear as an ability. So I'm seeing myself as less than the ability of less than an ability, and seeing myself as able to, seeing these emotions as a point of power, basically, because of me being in a hypnotic state, and seeing the hypnotic state as a point of power and ability based on the movies that I watched. When people have these powers, like the movie Carrie, when people have these powers, they are in a hypnotic state, and so thus that fear, I'm able to bring about a hypnotic state within and as me, and that hypnotic state feel special that I have an ability. So I'm breaking this down, and it's just coming, it's just coming to me as I speak within this video about what I am accepting and allowing within this fear. And so it's that fear is connected to ability. I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to connect fear with ability. I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to connect fear with power. I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to define me within and as being powerless. I forgive myself that I've accepted and allowed myself to separate myself from the word ability. I forgive myself that I've accepted and allowed myself to separate me from the word power. I forgive myself that I've accepted and allowed myself to separate me from the word fear. All these points begin from a point of separation within the very words that I defined myself within an as. So, yeah, I guess that's just about it. Thank you.